We have a horse out there that's got a terrible cut on the medial side. Happened in November. The way they fixed it was they kicked him out, and just magically it was going to get better or not. It didn't. But anyway, it's pretty nasty. They brought it in today. It's one of my sister's clients, so we're going to knock a Z-bar out for it real quick. Pretty much what I'd cut for a straight bar is what I cut for this. Now the nice thing about a Z-bar is actually you've got a lot of room to fit because you can push it around. That's a really nice thing about it. The other thing is after I get my frog plate and everything on, I could just cut the other end off. So I figured I needed about 11 inches for this foot. So somewhere in that 10-inch mark, 9.5 to 10, from my hockey stick to the end is what I'm going to want. So I'm just going to put a bend in it. I'm going to put 2 bends in it, and then I'm going to start forging away from the corners. So you guys, we'll start doing hockey sticks. There's 2 ways of creating a corner. We can draw away from it, or we can upset into it. And we'll do a little bit of both on this. Oh, fire in the hole, Mocha. So it's just a little longer than I wanted, so I'm just packing it down. I'm quenching right into that corner. That allows me to get a little bit of extra material into that corner. Once I've got my bends, now I'm just going to draw away till I get what I want. So what I know is I want my frog plate from the tip to be about 2.5, so I got to draw that out. This is a 4 3/4 wide, so from the center of my frog plate to the outside, I need that to be 2 3/8, so I need to draw that out about 3/8 of an inch. That measurement from the center of your frog plate to the outside corner is the most important measurement on this shoe.
What does a Z-bar do, Mr. Cody?
So it's just going to float that whole side. So the thing with this foot is it's just missing everything.
Yes,
so if I put shoe there, what would happen is that it'd either get stepped off or it would pack. And anytime we have a weakened area, we want to weight load transfer. So we're going to take the weight that portion of the foot was supposed to hold, and we're going to put it on the frog. All right. Did you guys see those corners just show up? I need a round edge of the anvil. If you come in there and do that against a sharp edge, you'll have a little cold shunt that will really wreck your project. So from center to my outside is 2 3/8. And that's how long I wanted my frog plate to be. So pretty happy when it goes that way. One thing I don't like right now is I really want this corner to actually be tighter than 90. Okay? So the way I'm going to accomplish that, there we go. The way I'm going to accomplish that is I'm going to take a heat, I'm going to quench across that corner and pack it in against the corner of the anvil. When you guys first make it, if you don't have the right amount from that corner to the end, you're going to bring it around, and even if you have the right amount, you're like, this isn't right, and just follow the process. Trust yourself. So you can see I quench across that corner, which now, when I come here, allow that corner to come right on around. Cool. So it's a chess game, right? So everything I do is a chess game. So while I'm coming around this, I'm thinking about, okay, what side do I need to fuller? As I come in, that frog plate's bigger here, right? So whenever I do my hockey stick, you're going to see I'm actually going to turn up very little. I'm going to pack into the end and put that taper that should match my frog plate. So when I bring it around and weld it, I don't have to overlap because I have the same taper. I don't have to have a huge overlap. So like I said, I really don't need much of a hockey stick. Ah, come here, you. There we go. Trust the process. This next bit, trust it. It'll come around. Okay. All right, so I wanted this to be 4 3/4 wide. You guys can see I'm just a tick under, right? About 4 5/8, and I wanted to fit to 5 1/4. So I'm at 5 1/8. I couldn't be happier with that. It's probably been at least an hour since I've seen this foot.
Carl was the one guy that built the Hardy. For that corner. I think he won the class.
Wouldn't doubt it. Okay. Okay, so just look at that. I need a bit more quarter on my outside. I don't know, I can sell that.
But I will before. Definitely make them before graduate.
Yeah,
Well, we break.
I'm pretty content with that. We could rasp it up, make it a little nicer, but we'll probably just grind the boxing. My butchers come right into center of stock. I'm gonna use my fit and rash just a little bit in the quarter, but considering that I just clipped it and burned it in the same heat, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so the first molecule that this stuff touches is what it sticks to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of clean up the dirt. Oh, that shoe's starting to fit nice now.
There, now it's straight.
Thank you. Okay, so one thing I like to do is I go ahead and I press that in, and that gives it concavity like the sole has. So if you nail this on and you don't have that concavity, it gets pretty slick. You lose a lot of traction. So once that's hard, just set it down, job done. Then I'll pick EquiPack off my hands for the next 3 weeks. There we go.
Cody, is there any way to guess how long he'll have to be in a Z-bar?
I wouldn't be surprised if he has to stay in one pretty well.
Isn't it crazy how injured they can get? Cody, how long did it take you to feel like you had a toolbox of shoes that, like, you can pretty much just be like, case by case, this is what this means, and I know how to make that reference?
Truthfully, if you guys can learn to use your ruler the way I do, that's a big secret to it.